Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another quick garden tour. I haven't filmed one for a couple of weeks, but I can link the last one I did up in the cards above. Emmett is here to help me today. You say hello? No. It is mid-August, I guess. It's the 14th when I'm filming this. Like I said, it's been a few weeks, and some things I'm very excited to share with you, and other things are a bit of a disappointment. If this is your first video here, hello, my name is Emily, and I'm doing my very first vegetable garden this year. We moved onto this property in the winter, and I've been very excited to try and grow my own vegetables, but some things have been a success. I have lots of things to learn. Other things have been a big failure, which has been disappointing, but like I said, a learning experience all around. But let's hop into my raised garden beds first. Don't touch the snail! Ew! Is that Gucky? Impromptu intermission for the garden tour. Ew! You got snail slime on you. All right, here is the first raised bed. I am very happy with how this cabbage is looking. It is starting to form a little bit of a head in there. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get one cabbage. This pepper plant isn't really doing much of anything. Same with the tomato plant I tucked in the corner over there. They were just extras I had in the house, and they weren't doing very good in the red solo cups anymore, so I just popped them into the garden bed. We are in the middle of a heat wave, and some of these are looking not too great, but that's all right. This kale is looking amazing though. Whoa, I caught that. I have been putting this in omelets in the morning sometimes. We have a million beans ready to harvest. I will be harvesting more for supper tonight. I've already gotten quite a few off of them, so I'm very happy with these bean plants. My beets are not doing great, and the carrots didn't grow very big either, but that's all right. I am so pleased with my tomato and pepper plants. We have a bunch of really good sized tomatoes on here. I mentioned in other videos, these are Scotia tomatoes, a determinate variety, so I did put these tomato cages on them. But for the weird summer weather we've had so far, I'm very pleased with how they're looking. I hope that I can have a good tomato harvest. We shall see. There's still a lot of summer left. My pepper plants look like they need some more water, though I did water them this morning. It's about lunchtime now, and it is super hot, but we do have some baby peppers, and I did go through and I put carrots in between, and they are now popping up as well. And the sunflowers in here, though they are getting taller, they're nowhere near having a sunflower head on them, which is kind of disappointing. I have 3 in this bed just for added decoration. Maybe something will happen soon. We have another baby pepper hiding in here. Ooh, 2 of them. That's so exciting. Over here are our blueberry bushes. Unfortunately, the second most of them turned blue. Here's one. The birds got them. So now the bushes are looking pretty bare, which kind of sucked. Yeah, next year we'll have to be more on top of it, I guess. My containers here of lettuce and peas definitely need to be ripped out and replanted. They should be fine to be replanted at this time of year and still get some more from them. Some of my peonies, like this one, did recover a little bit from the roofing situation, but mostly they look pretty sad. Hopefully they'll come back good next year. I have more containers on this side of the house. The pepper plant just gets ravaged by bugs or the bunny or whatever. Again, this was an extra one, and I did plant a cucumber in this pot, and it's actually doing pretty well. I just planted that not too long ago. Again, we have more sunflowers over here by this fence that, I mean, this definitely needs to be weeded. Everything needs to be weeded. I am always behind. I definitely need to be on top of it better next year, but not this year. It's not going to happen. Some of them are pretty tall, but again, nowhere's close. This one's pretty short right here. They don't seem to be close to having any kind of head on them. Are you playing in the pool? Your cup looks pretty full. I'll show you guys the large garden once Emmett is done playing with the water, because obviously I can't leave him up here. Thank you. You want me to get water? That cup looks pretty full. Are there more blackberries ready? Yeah, there's some every single day.
Woo. Woo. Let's go get some from the back.
All right, you go look. This has been our favorite discovery this week, is a blackberry bush. Well, multiple amongst this weedy corner off of the septic field. Did you find some more? Here, Emmett. Those ones are still green. This patch of weeds that my husband hated so much has turned into the most beautiful patch of flowers. I am literally obsessed. This is like right to the side of our driveway. And he wanted to chop them all down. I wouldn't let him until I knew what they were. And I just love them so much. Like, obviously they did get, just a second, Wyatt, weeds and stuff among them, but the patch is just far too big for me to like really get in there and weed, but love them. If anyone knows what these trees are, I would love to know. They had beautiful blossoms on them in the spring, and now these weird little fruits, but I don't know if they're good to eat or anything. They're kind of scraggly old looking trees.
Oh, yeah, man.
Be gentle. We have a little froggy friend.
We have to feed it something.
I have to be gentle. No, you can't catch him, baby. You're gonna stomp on him. He's in the grass. Wow, he really is camouflaged. You can hardly see him on the camera. There he is.
That's a big shot.
Don't touch him. Emmett, baby. Alright, we're heading towards my big weedy mess of a big garden. But first, I wanted to ask if anybody knows what this giant tree slash bush is. It has all these berries on it, and I've been keeping the kids away from them because I just thought, you know, they're probably just for birds or whatever. There's dark red ones as well as these like super bright red. No idea what that is. The rhubarb has finally died off and will come back next year. Oh gosh, this garden needs some love. My butternut squash not doing so hot. The sunflower has an ant issue, clearly, but it's actually very tall. This tomato, again, an extra, is not really doing anything. This lettuce needs to be ripped out and some new planted. It never really did much at all season so far. We have been harvesting the carrots that were in here. They're just like baby carrot size. This earth is very hard packed. It definitely needs a lot of love and amendment over the next few years. I ripped out the old peas, planted some new ones, and then had some leftover just plastic fencing from my raised beds and thought that they might use them to trellis up. This stick broke. I might have to fix that. And then I planted beets over here. I only see one sprouted up. I have not had good luck with beets. I think I'm going to try transplanting some next year. That's what Jill from Whispering Willow Farms does and has good luck with them. Sounds weird for a root vegetable, but it works for her, so I'm willing to try it. This bean plant does not look as good as the ones in the raised beds. The raised beds, I'm stumbling over my words because I'm trying to rush lunches on the stove. The raised beds have much better soil than this does and gets a lot more care because it's easier for me to just quickly run out. Cucumber, not doing much. This is one I just planted, so hopefully maybe that will do something. And this one was also a cucumber, has been munched down to pretty much nothing. These tomato plants survived being transplanted, but then haven't grown since, so whatever. This is supposed to be a zucchini, again, munched down to pretty much nothing. And this is a zucchini as well. Super tiny. I'm not going to get any zucchini or cucumber this year, which I'm very disappointed by. Other people in my area are harvesting 1 million zucchinis, and this is what mine looks like. Again, the soil needs some attention. I'm going to get 100 pounds of compost in September from my county, so I'm excited about that. And then over here we have the lettuce is popping up that I planted, and so is the kale. This is newer soil that I added, so it's much better quality. It's dry, even though again we watered it this morning. And these are my pole beans. They need some help to get to this trellis thing, but hopefully they do well. All right, I'm trying to hide from the sunshine a little bit to do this outro. Okay, I'll be right there. Thank you guys so much for watching today's garden tour. I'm very happy with my first garden. I went in equally with high expectations and low expectations, knowing that this is going to be a year for learning, but I'm very happy that I am going to have some nice produce by the end of the summer. As always, if you have any tips and tricks or advice for me, I would love to hear it, as I am doing all I can to learn. I hear the baby crying. I've got to go. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hey guys, it's actually been a little over a week since I filmed the clips that you guys just watched. I am behind on editing and going to put that up today. So this is a bit of a live update. I just wanted to take you out because I do have some tomatoes that I'm wanting to harvest today before it gets too hot. It is first thing in the morning and my tomatoes are looking great. With these two, I would like to get today to finish ripening on the counter and hopefully to use either tomorrow morning or later today. They're just looking amazing. I couldn't be happier. All right, here they are. Oh my gosh, I just love the smell of tomato leaves. Now the air is so fragrant from me fussing with this, and this one should be ready in the next day or two as well. Yay!